Alright, we're back. And we're ready to go into game number 2 of this best of 3 Showmatch series. Let me check if the players are ready. Player 1 ready? Player 2 ready? Alright, here we go.
We're good.
Well, hey. The map, by the way, is going to be Ground Zero.
Ground Zero.
And if you could do the positions, that would be fantastic.
I can do the positional honors in the top right hand corner. Spawning in as the Purple Zerg. Coming in 1-0 down after the first match, we have Mr. LRM Bakuryu. And in the bottom right hand corner, spawning in as the heroic Yellow Protoss. Going 1-0 up from the last game, showing almighty strength and power. We have Mr. Mazur.
Alright, sweet. Now, I have just been informed by our artistical director. Is that the right word? It's not even a word, is it?
Artistic director? Artistical, I don't think that sounds rude.
You know what? Artistical director is good. Artistical director, Mr. H. Pig, has suggested that we use that we have like the webcams in the actual game.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna pop up. Hey guys, I'm in the logo thingy. I'm gonna cover the logos though. Maybe I should like put a Razor sticker on my forehead now. I do have plenty of Razor stickers actually.
Get a tattoo.
Because they give you Razor stickers every time like you buy their kit. So because I bought the keyboard and the mouse, and then I got the headset as well, so I've got like 6 Razor stickers. It's pretty sick. All right, let me see if I can add elegant, so we can get like crazy elegant moments. I don't think anything's happening in the game, is it?
No. Well,
oh, we had a good scout here. Oh! He just metagamed himself into oblivion because he thought Bakuryu would be scouting vertically, but Bakuryu never scouts the direction you think because he always scouts the middle.
Yeah.
Although I guess if you know that, then it's always the direction you think because he always scouts the middle in ZVP.
Yeah. Oh, metagaming to the max.
All right, we gotta bounce this out elegant. We need some elegant action here.
Oh, am I going on?
Is the screen frozen when I do this? It might actually. Alright, I don't think I should put you on the mini map because that's confusing. You can be like you can be the mini me, and right here. So I'm like the big Austin Powers, and you're mini me. Actually, wait, no. What's the guy called? Dr. Evil? Is that his name?
Yeah, Dr. Evil.
All
That's
right.
his name.
I'm Dr. Evil, and you're mini me, even though we don't look anything alike. Yes.
I like how when I came on the stream, it was just like huge in the bottom left hand corner.
Ah, all right, good. So now that that's good. Now this is distracting. I'm being distracted by myself. I feel like so vain.
I'm being so distracted as well. It's impossible not to be. I'm actually just watching the stream.
Now we can make all kinds of crazy hand motions and stuff when like things go badly or there's storms. This is gonna be awesome.
you gotta have a hand motion for storm. It's gotta be like something like that.
I like this one though.
That one's good.
Anyway, we got a 12 hatch versus the once again single cannon blind scout. Yes, you see Mazur realizes. Oh man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. See, sometimes you just gotta keep it old school. Just send your probe around. Just do it like you meant to. Of course, you can chat. I completely forgot
dude,
about that.
we can talk. These guys are actually here. It's amazing.
Wow, a real.
Well, that was completely lame. You just did not use the opportunity correctly at all. Elegant, I'm disappointed. You gotta come up with something smarter than that, man. Come on, dude. We got like 2,000 people watching you. Just not be very witty. I'm just kidding. I'm being so mean to Elegant.
So much pressure right now. Casual casting is more pressurizing than
dude,
non-casual.
it's so much more fun though. I don't know. I'm having so much more fun with this. Probably because I can just like type and just be silly.
Yeah. Do you have any grapes?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, grape toss has returned. Oh, look at that deliciousness.
I gotta see. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Man,
2 different kinds of grapes.
I haven't casted StarCraft with a bowl of grapes in so long.
It just went completely unofficial, guys.
Dude, it's just because when people... Alright, so for anyone who doesn't know, I used to eat grapes all the time when I casted on stream. And people kept thinking that the sound of me eating grapes was like inappropriate actions, if you know what I mean. It like doesn't make any sense. I'm like, guys, chill, I'm just eating grapes, but people, man, so immature. So I couldn't do that anymore. Well, not I couldn't, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean, how can people even think that? People are just,
It's crazy.
People are just way out there. People are so oversensitive. I mean, if you want to eat grapes in the middle of a highly official, several thousand viewer cast with real sponsorship on the line, you do it.
Yeah, we should get sponsored by grapes as well. Actually, I think we can work that in there.
Do grapes
do Razer make grapes? They probably do.
Yeah, but they're probably pretty heavily branded. I mean, they might not
taste like... If you eat Razer grapes, you'll get more APM too, I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right.
Oh, wait, Mazur's got like two, or rather, he's got a probe goofing around the top left. He's got a Zealot trying to do some harassment. That's probably not going to do too much. Mazur does like doing this kind of thing, just rallying all the Zealots from his initial gateway straight over to do harassment. Sometimes it works, but again, it's one of those things that he tends to do a lot, so it's kind of predictable.
Yeah, I mean, this first Zealot often makes me a little bit awkward. However, we have another Zealot going to the top left tunnel, but again, it's going to be beaten back because 4 Lings is definitely enough to take down 1 Zealot, so it's actually really easy for Bakuryu to deal with this. However, it looks like Mazur is going to be able to save his 1 Zealot going back from Zerg's natural, but even so, it doesn't really do that much. It doesn't really achieve anything. Zealot at the top left-hand corner is going to be able to get 1 Zergling kill. 1 single paltry Zergling. No, that's not worth it.
Nope, definitely not. And by the way, Bakuryu he made this 3rd hatch here at the natural in kind of a funky location. All right, so he's building the den over there. Usually you build like the hatchery with the cliff and then the den here. I don't think it makes a huge difference, but anyway, yeah. So he's gone for 5 hatches. He has taken the far away natural that has a gas base. I mean, the 12 o'clock 2 bases are mineral onlys anyway, so probably not worth taking those. And 3 o'clock would be kind of crazy to take. And it looks like this probe. Oh, he's going to sneak into the main. He is going to sneak into the main. He's not really going to see anything too interesting. There are some 3 larvae in the main hatchery, though. That's not ideal. Not ideal. Not good larva management, Mr. Bakuryu. Work on that.
Bakuryu letting that slip just a little bit there. But yeah, once again seeing this big Hydra style from him. And I enjoy this because I like seeing Hydras explode. It's one of my great happinesses in life. I love watching Storm get thrown down.
You should have a hand gesture for that, so you can do it on camera when Hydras pop.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a better one than just kind of going, grr. Yours is better, you just went a bit crazy.
Flail my arms.
Yeah.
Dude, you can do that. I'm pretty good at this stuff. You should see me on the dance floor, I'm amazing.
Oh my goodness. I actually can't even imagine.
Yeah, probably better that you don't.
Yeah, well, you never know. We can do a bit of a meet-up and we can head out to some clubs.
We're gonna go clubbing after the finals. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh my god, that's gonna be ugly. I fall asleep in clubs, though.
Dude, don't they blare music at like 1,000,000 decibels? How do you fall asleep?
I don't know, but it's an absolute. It's my theme. That's what I do in clubs. I fall asleep. I have a couple of drinks and then I think, no, this is boring. I'm not really into this. And then I find somewhere nice and comfy to sit down, and yeah, I tend to drop off.
Ah. There you have it, guys. Don't go clubbing with Elegant and just fall asleep on you. Without like even being, drunk out of his mind, falling asleep, just like legitimately just being bored.
Yeah.
Anyway, for anyone wondering what's actually happening in the game, Corsairs are killing stuff because that's what they do. He's getting +1 attack, so he's basically kind of doing a similar thing to what Mazur's doing a similar thing to what he did last game. Hopefully, he keeps his Corsairs alive a little bit better. Because he kind of threw him away last game. But Bakuryu has gone for this pretty quick 4th base at the top left. That's pretty common to do nowadays. He's not even building any Sunkens, really, at his top left. He's built a single Sunken at his natural. Not overly concerned about the Protoss ground, and I think that's slightly reasonable considering that he sees a lot of Corsairs coming out, so it's not really possible for the Protoss to have a huge ground army at this time. So, Bakuryu is a very smart player. He knows that, so he's not going to overmake on the ground defenses. Having said that, there are a few speed zealots coming out, but with good SimCity and some Hydras behind here, I think it should be absolutely fine.
Yeah, I think it should be alright. I mean, it looks like Bakuryu's got this quite, although, having said that, I don't know, no Sunken Colonies, that tends to make me a little bit edgy. And,
yeah, slightly. And also the Hydras are standing on the wrong side of the wall, which is problematic. Okay, there we go.
I'm still not sure I like this all that much. I mean, that DT as well, it's going to add a significant amount of extra damage because those DT swipes are really incredibly powerful. It looks like Mazur is actually waiting a little bit too long. Okay, now it should be safe. If Mazur had got in there as soon as those units arrived, I think that could have actually looked very, very different. But as it is,
he can actually go with the Corsairs, kill all the Overlords while using the Zealots to tank, and then the DT can like run to the top left.
Yeah, I think that's what actually he's planning to do.
Although too many Hydras.
Yeah, too many Hydras. I think he just missed his window a little bit there. His Corsairs were off being distracted over at the Zerg's natural. That's okay. Opportunity a little bit missed right there, and the 4th base is going to stay established, which is slightly unfortunate for Mazur. So his plan not quite working out there, and he's going to have to make his mind up now. Either take a slightly quicker 3rd, but it looks like it looks like he's going to go for the big gateway mid game.
Yeah, going up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? I can't even count. No, that's only 5. God, these are so random. Oh wait, no, he's got 1 as natural, so it was 6. Ha! I was right either way. Oh, fantastic. Anyways, looks like we got Goon Range spinning away now. Pretty sure because +1's done, right? Right? Yes, good.
Yep.
Fantastic. He's gonna go take his mineral only. Not a huge fan of this. Actually, in these positions, I wouldn't mind him taking the 3 o'clock. It doesn't make sense for Zerg, but for Protoss, since your army is generally like a little bit slower, but a little bit more heavyweight than the Zerg, taking this 3 o'clock is actually not bad. And you really want that third gas in PvZ. And I don't know. I think he can actually just go for the 3 o'clock, but he's not going to do that. He's just going to take the mineral only. He's slightly more reasonable.
Yeah, but like you say, I think the gas is actually really important because well, it just really is in PvZ. You need the storm, you need the Archons later on as well. I think that's maybe a little bit of an error from Mazur, and I kind of see where he's coming from. That 3 o'clock can tend to feel so vulnerable when the Zerg opponent is that close, even though in reality it's not that much different. But nonetheless, I can kind of see his point. He's going to have a little bit of an interesting time defending 6 now, though.
I think it's one of those things that you have to have like thought about the map a little bit before that becomes apparent to you. It's like if you just play this map a few times, it's much more natural to expand away into the mineral only. But if you actually kind of, consider the map, I think it makes more sense to take the 3 o'clock. Oh, that storm! Ah! doing the hand signals, doing the hand gestures.
Oh, I forgot the hand gesture.
It doesn't even make sense.
Oh, next time
I need to get like a fake like hand microphone so I can be like an OSL commentator.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did they hold the microphone?
Yeah, I think they do. So it actually looks quite cool. Yeah. Well,
I could actually do that.
I'll figure out something to hold. Oh, Elegant's got a holdable microphone. Oh, I'm so jelly. I can actually hold mine, but the cable's too short, so I'd like rip it out.
Yeah, it's not quite the same if you're kind of leaning down like this trying to commentate.
Yeah.
It's a little bit horrible. Mazur managing to get himself into a fairly decent position. It looks like he's going to cut the Zerg off from his natural for the time being. I hope Mazur doesn't go in too heavily right here. He needs to be conservative, otherwise he runs the risk of getting his high temp blast out quite early on. Here come the Hydralisks. They're going to get quite badly stormed on the way in, but not too bad. Mazur, however, still managing to get some decent storms off, and he's now going to be able to make a good job of this engagement. Wow, a lot of the Hydralisks going down. Plenty of extra storm, and I forgot the hand gesture again. I'm so incredibly sorry. Next game I will do it a lot, or maybe even later this game. It looks like Mazur is going to be able to take this battle. He does have an Archon in there as well, which is going to make a big difference, and he's pushing the army of Bakuryu back. More Zerglings coming in, going to be able to clean up a couple of Dragoons, and once again, it looks like Mazur is probably going to be pushed back for now, but Bakuryu not in the best position.
Man, wait. Mazur, how is he on form already? I was totally expecting Bakuryu to do a lot better in these games, because I mean, Mazur is amazing PvZ, but as I said, he had, like, his hand was broken 2 weeks ago, so how is he actually this good already? He's like riding a bike. You never really forget how to kill Zergs.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, if only, like, all the other Protoss knew how to kill Zergs. Arrgh! Protoss.
Yeah, we wouldn't be in this situation. Oh, the future's looking pretty bright if Mazur indeed does decide to keep participating.
He can fight the Hydra then. No, he's not going to.
Yeah, he's not really in the mood. He's just going to pull back and he's going to defend himself from back. I think that's much more sensible. He's going to defend these oncoming units. Bakuryu definitely can't engage here. I think it's going to be bad for him. If Mazur has any more storm, he does have a little more storm. Not the best storm right there. Would have been done well to lay it down a little bit further towards the back of those Hydras just to catch them as they retreated. But Mazur will now be free to put down the bottom left-hand corner expansion, move on up to a 4th as well, and that extra 3rd gas.
According to Tupacalypse, right before playing the show match, Mazur said he only started playing again 2 days ago because his hand was broken.
Wow.
So, alright, well, I guess he's gonna win the next TLS then. So we're fine for the next one.
He's pretty pro.
But the thing is, though, that Mazur, he's a PvZ specialist, and he's terrible at PvP. This guy just cannot win any PvP ever. Like, I've beaten Mazur PvP, alright, and I'm not that good.
Really?
So,
when did that happen?
Yeah, it was I think it was like during some Gambits Cup thing where there was some downtime, so I just played a show match against Mazur on stream and actually won. It was so funny. Or no, it might have just been laddering or something. I can't remember, but it was really funny. Yeah. I was 12 next to him like a boss.
Oh, you 12 next. That was in that phase. Oh, back in those days.
So yeah, so that was good times. I guess that means if he beats Bakuryu here, then I'm better than Bakuryu too. Which means that since I'm better than Bakuryu, I could have been in the TLS round of 8. That's what that means.
That does work. It looks like Mazur is going to take the opportunity whilst his bottom left-hand corner is under siege, and indeed he's going to be destroyed. He's going to make sure that third o'clock doesn't go down, which is quite good. While Bakuryu's army is down in the bottom left-hand corner, he's managed to secure that base. So I suppose that's worked out pretty evenly for him, and he might actually have a decent enough position to get pushing on these lurkers. These lurkers are quite undefended right here, and with a significant combination of Dragoons and Storm, he could actually get through those.
Yeah, they're not perfectly positioned, and as you said, almost no backup. Lurkers are good, but without any Hydras on link support, they're not actually as scary as they might seem. Mazur got 2 DTs with this army. I feel like it's a bit of a waste. I would like have them camping the 12 o'clock expansion just to make sure Bakuryu doesn't take them, but you know, to each his own. And he has actually taken his 3 o'clock as I suggested. You see, this is actually much easier to take than the bottom left gas bases because it's so much closer, and you know, your Protoss army is so much slower than the Zerg, so much nicer to actually take these close bases.
Yeah, I think
storm drop, storm! Yeah!
Yeah! Hand motions for the win!
Well done, Elliot.
Did you remember?
I've given up on it. I did it once. I think I'm good.
Well,
yeah.
Then we need to both do it together. Okay, next time, you promise me. Oh, we can have a storm drop going in the main. Let's say already.
Storm! Shima! One more! No, he's got no energy.
It's not happening. Oh well, we did the hand gesture, and that's mainly what it's about. But a bunch of Hydras pop out and must be able to catch the shuttle. The shuttle dies to a Scourge in the end, but it was against overwhelming odds. A fairly decent storm drop right there from Mazur. Managing to catch a few drones, but nothing too crushing for Bakuryu at this point. All these drones just wandering across the middle of the map, though. That's a little bit dangerous.
Ooh,
look at that drone train.
Good old cross map transfer. It's a classic maneuver.
It is a classic maneuver, and back they go.
Dude, the better maneuver was when, what was it, DeWalt like transferred through a lurker saying, oh, one more storm on the natural! Scourge it! Scourge it! Scourge it! The drones are stacked! The drones are stacked! It's the G5 maneuver! The G5 maneuver is successful. He doesn't kill a single drone.
Yep, top success there. 100% couldn't have gone any better, the G5 maneuver. Pulled off to a T by Mazur. And that's what it's all about, being PvZ expert.
So, alright, we got a giant Protoss army, we got a moderately scary Zerg army, not very many high-tech units yet though. He must have a hive. Yeah, he's got a hive. He's still pumping out them lings though. Looks like, man, look at how many hatcheries he's got. It looks like he's taking a bit of inspiration from LRM Pike actually. Of course, Bakuryu is teammates with Mr. Pike, and Pike loves to go for this kind of mass low-tier units spamming the late game. Just a few few defilers here and there with some good upgrades, and then just mass Hydra ling, and can be actually surprisingly effective.
Yeah, it really can. Bakuryu is actually starting to look a little bit overwhelming right here. Well, I say a little bit overwhelming. Looking at the minimap, he's starting to look terrifyingly overwhelming. Look at the way this minimap is going. The units are starting to move forward right now. Bakuryu is dragging and clicking Mazur possibly to death at this point. He's making a significant dent on the right-hand flank of the army. Mazur is holding on the left-hand side. Now he's going to be able to pull his units across to try and defend. But this is so many units coming from Bakuryu. Oh my goodness, look at that lurk count. And with no storm left, that's going to be easy for Bakuryu to clean up what remains of Mazur's army. And Mazur badly needs a 5th base quite soon as well, because as you can see, he's running seriously low in his natural. He's pretty much run out of his main as well. So his money situation is going to start to get a little bit rough. And with Bakuryu's map position, he's going to have free reign to take as many bases as he wants.
He's doing the Sair DT switch. He's going for mass Sairs right now. He's remaking his Sairs. He's going to make a huge round of DT soon. And the funny thing is, though, that I'm not actually sure that that's overly effective because Bakuryu hasn't quite changed compositions yet. Normally what happens is in the late game, the Zerg changes compositions to like Ultra Ling, in which case he's got no anti-air, so you suddenly come out with a bunch of Sairs, kill all the Overlords, your DTs just kill everything. But he's actually doing this transition before the switch has actually happened, so I'm actually a little bit questionable, but Mazur likes to do that kind of thing, so I guess we'll see. The funny thing about Bakuryu is he actually still hasn't expanded yet either. Okay, finally taking a minute only, but yeah, it's basically the same time as the Protoss 5th. Oh man, but this 5th though only has a few Dragoons. These cannons need to finish. The Dragoons should just run up the ramp right now and just get the better position here. Just go up the ramp, man. Just don't try to be fancy. You can't be fancy against cracklings. Don't be fancy. No. See, this is what happens when you've got like Pimpus play videos. It's like all the players, they try to be cool and they like want to be on Pimpus plays, and it's just not gonna happen. Yeah,
it doesn't work out. But once in a blue moon, it happens. Once in a blue moon.
Yeah, it's like for every one of those Pimpus plays, you have like 10 failed micro plays like that.
Yeah, I mean the work that goes into those videos is crazy. The Master DT switch, yeah, it is coming a little bit prematurely. I mean, he's trying to chase away that one single overload right there. And he's doing a fairly decent job of it, but he's lost a few Corsairs. Oh, he throws all the DTs away in the process as well. Another overload coming in at the death.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's just way too early, really.
So I'm talking about the Zerg has to have gone for a specific tech switch already before that actually makes sense. You can't just like do it willy-nilly. Or it just doesn't work. I mean, DTs are fantastic, but they're actually quite fragile, so yeah, that's gone badly. Although, Mazur did at least hold the bottom right third there, or fifth? Somehow, I don't actually know how he held that, but it's alive. He should probably like make a couple of DTs and a High Templar from this and just like block the ramp or something.
Yeah.
But this is alive. The thing is, he can't actually transfer probes there yet, because he's got lurkers outside his natural still.
Yeah, it looks like he's not really doing those mothballs for the time being. He needs to make up a probe there and get some cannons at the top of that ramp, just get some kind of sims to get something. 3 Dragoons not going to be enough if Bakuryu really decides he wants to kill it. He can kill it. But in Mazur's natural, okay, I was looking a bit too far forward. He actually has a lot of units ready, and the lurker field is elsewhere or dead, so not too much of a problem there. But many ultras coming out of Bakuryu's natural now, but still only on +1 armor. But with a heavy composition of zealots, it's really not going to be too effective.
Yeah, Bakuryu's upgrades have been slightly lacking, although having said that, Mazur's upgrades aren't fantastic. It's still only 300 himself. The thing is, though, there's a lot of units bearing down on this bottom left base. The Protoss army's a little bit out of position here. Oh, man, there's no way this is going to hold at all. DT doesn't even matter here. And it looks like Mazur's is not even going to bother about it. He doesn't actually have any mining there anyway. So, wait, actually, no, he's going to go down to the left. He was moving northwards. I think he should just counterattack. He should just kill all Bakuryu's fresh bases.
Save it. He can't save it.
Where's he going?
Middle. He's going to the middle.
What?
Middle is a good place to be.
He
cannot save that base.
For the army to come out? Oh, he's going to catch the army.
Yeah, he's going to try and catch the army. It might actually work out for him right here. It looks like a lot of those ultras can get trapped before they even start. So while before they even start doing anything, Storm goes down on all the ultras. Well, ultras of course don't really care about Storm, but it looks like they're going to get taken down quite smartly by the army of Mazur. Absolutely bulldozed right there. He might even be able to save the Nexus. He will be able to save the Nexus as well. So all is not lost right there. However, Bakuryu has been able to make up a bunch of fresh bases in the meantime.
How did Bakuryu not kill that Nexus? I don't know what just happened there. Why did he not kill it? That's weird. That's bad. Are there any probes coming, though? I don't see any probes coming. Oh, doing the cross-map transfer. Good times.
Oh, yes.
I need to like have the Benny Hill theme ready for when this happens. It's like so ridiculous, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's actually quite interesting how that is actually safer than you might think, because unless there's like 2 lurkers directly in the path, it's actually difficult for attacking. Even if attacking units are in the path, they can't really attack them because they're all stacked and messed up. So it's actually hard for them to kill anything.
It's really funny when you see that happening when they get like basically through an entire army.
Suicide overlords!
The overlords lost the will to live and did a suicidal attack at the Protoss army, which is of course not going to go anywhere, because what are they frankly going to do? Are they going to pick up the Protoss army? No, it's just not going to happen.
That would be pretty cool. They should be able to do that, though. I mean, they got like the little tentacle things, so just be able to grab units. But what, didn't they have an attack initially in like the alpha version of StarCraft? I'm pretty sure they did.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their tentacles could actually attack stuff in the alpha version.
Imagine if they were really good. Imagine an army of overlords. How crazy would that?
You max out, and then so when you send your max army to fight, you also send all of your overlords at the same time. And because overlords don't cost supply, if you turtle for too long, the Zerg just has infinite overlords and you can't win anymore.
I think we already know why they patched that out in the game.
I think they only did like 2 damage or something, but still, it's pretty awesome.
That's still a shocking imbalance, since they take literally no supply. Yeah. We just saw a little bit of an engagement go down, in which Mazur took it pretty handily against Bakuryu's army. However, Bakuryu is able to gain 2 bases in the meantime, although those are just mineral bases. How much do they really help the Zerg at this stage, those mineral bases?
Not really much. It's actually quite interesting, because once you get to the super late game, it actually becomes quite difficult for the Zerg, especially in like ZVT, where the mineral only really does almost nothing for them against like, you know, a mass mech army. It's still okay against Protoss because Krakens are still really good, but exactly as you're saying, it actually becomes quite difficult for the Zerg very late game on this map. So if Mazur does just split the map, which it looks like he's going to do better, he's actually taking more bases than Bakuryu. Bakuryu's looking in quite a bit of trouble.
Yeah, he actually is, because I think he's going to get a bit of a false sense of security. Well, maybe not Bakuryu himself, but it gives a bit of a false sense of security seeing those two bases mining away happily, because whilst it looks like his economy is booming, it is in fact not. Oh, looking like he might lose a bunch more Overlords right here. How many Corsairs are there? There's going to be enough to do some pretty serious damage to this clump of Overlords, even though they are on +1 armor. And Bakuryu is in real trouble, actually.
The cows are coming, though, Elegant. The cows are coming.
Oh, mass cows incoming. But this is, look at all the DTs in that army. That's ridiculously high damage. DTs are just sick. They're doing 49 damage per swipe. I mean, it's hard to know what to say against that. That's kind of rivaled only by Reavers, really.
And the Overlords are dying too. There's nothing to detect these DTs. I was going to say this is a questionable composition with that many DTs at this point. Since since Bakuryu sees it coming and can make Hydras, but that is still way too many. Storms on everything. Storm on the cows. The cows are all getting stuck. Half of them can't even attack. Oh my god, Bakuryu is getting demolished by Mazur, who has only been playing for 2 days after he broke his hand and went AFK for who knows how long. Oh man, Mazur. Can we just like seed Mazur into the finals? Can we do that?
Yeah, who should we kick out? Who do you want to kick out? I think we've got to kick out Michael. Sorry, Michael, but the decision's been taken.
Harsh.
Hooray.
Why'd you pick Michael? I love Michael.
Yeah, but come on, Zeki's the rightful holder.
We should have, alright, so we should have like a second semifinal, so now Michael has to play Ziki to see who's going to play Mazur in the finals, for real.
Oh, I can't believe that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I thought you were going to do some weird like round robin thing, but no, it's
no, dude,
wow.
It's one match, man, and it should be best of one too, just for lols. Just best of one ZVZ. Ziki versus Michael, it's just completely random who's going to go to the finals. I think we should do it. Let's do it, Elegant.
Yeah, let's set that up. Yeah, that's next week. But it looks like Mazur's got this. I mean, look at his economy right now is going a bit crazy, and he actually can make fairly decent use of all the minerals at this stage, although still not amazing. But yeah, to be honest, I don't see Bakuryu getting back into this one. Mazur is just steamrolling around with a crazy army. Nice take block indeed. Bakuryu has switched back pretty much entirely to Hydra's composition, but I don't think that's going to end too well. We're going to have the DTs bearing down the Hydras. Nice storm from Mazur. These DTs are going to be able to do huge damage to Hydras, but they are of course quite weak, so the Hydras might be able to take down quite a few of them, but there's just not enough units for Bakuryu. Look at that.
GG! Bakuryu has left the game. Protoss is victorious. And that's how you know that this was not an official TLS match.
Yeah. If the commentary hadn't given it away, then, you know, that would have been
Protoss winning, it's not real life, man. This was all a dream. This never actually happened.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to the chat. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna add this. You can see what Mr. Bakuryu has to say about that. At least Protoss won. I agree. Protoss should win.
Yes.
Should win
Bakuryu knows where it's at.
He should win a lot.
He's Zerg, but he's not proud of it.
Yeah. All right. So that was our show match. That's actually very exciting. Very good.
No, pretty good.
And yeah, so our finals are going to be next week. Let me bring up our lovely, lovely finals graphic. Actually, let me go to another screen. What's on this screen? Oh, nothing. Okay, fantastic. Good. That's exactly what I want. Don't panic. Do not panic. All right.
I can feel panic setting in already.
Way finals. As you can see on the screen, it is going to be Michael versus Ziki. There will also be a third, fourth place match. Don't worry. There will be a. I think it's a best of 5. Not actually sure.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Skyline and Zerg for the third place position.
Yep. Going to be super exciting. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to next week. Going to see what we can do to give it a special edge, a special eventy goodness. But I'm sure it's going to be a finals to remember. And of course, it's making history. The first TLS final. This only earlier today we were thinking about how far we've come, and it's only really sinking into me now that next week it's going to be for real sale. It's going to be the final of the first TLS. It's a momentous occasion.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Oh, looks like I got an update. Aha! We have more pictures!
Yeah, we do.
I like it.
Look at that. That's a thing of beauty.
Fantastic. So yeah, as Elegant was saying, it's going to be some good matches. And it's going to be next weekend, same time, 21 CET. I'll be casting it with Elegant as always. And I hope to see you guys all there for the epic conclusion of the TLS.
As do I.
Would
So,
you like to give a last shout out to the sponsors, Elliot?
Yeah, sure, I can do it. We want to extend our massive thanks to Razer and Twitch for putting up the prize pool for this tournament. Of course, very generous of them, and without them, this whole thing would not keep on turning, would not have begun turning in the first place. So big thanks to them. Also big thanks to Team Liquid for being behind the whole thing. They do a lot of organisation and a lot of support. So please show your appreciation to all these guys. Buy Razer stuff, email them, watch stuff on Twitch as you are doing already, and just generally keep being nice on TL. And maybe send out a PM to one of the kind of less important and busy admins if you feel like you have the time.
Also, PM Protoss players and tell them to play better.
Yes, do that too.
And Terrence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So with that, we will see you all next week for the finals. Good night.
Yes. Good night.